perfect fit.
Hi everyone, welcome to Cricketry, brought to you by the Papare.com and Moose Clothing, the perfect fit. Sri Lanka finished the day on 36 for 1, leading by 40 runs after Pakistan somehow managed to get to 218 thanks to a century by Babar Azam, their skipper, and a brilliant 70-run partnership between Azam and Naseem Shah for the 10th wicket that brought them within touching distance of the Sri Lankan first innings total. To summarize what happened, if you believe in bad luck, you might have been worried after the first delivery as Dimuth Karunaratne put down Azhar Ali off the first delivery of the day of the bowling of Prabath Jayasuriya. Fortunately for Sri Lanka, it didn't cost them too much as Jayasuriya managed to pick him up 2 deliveries later and break through that crucial partnership between Azam and Azhar Ali. Jayasuriya's dream start to his career continued as he picked up another 5-wicket haul, his third consecutive 5-wicket haul since he made his debut last week during the series against Australia. So he's picked up 17 wickets so far in 3 innings, a pretty phenomenal start to his career. Struggled a bit at the end, but during the first half of the day, he was the leading man for Sri Lanka, got the wickets, got the crucial breakthroughs that Sri Lanka needed and really put them on top. 80 odds for 7 Pakistan were, and they really looked like they were going to concede a massive lead to Sri Lanka. Fortunately for them, Babar Azam looked almost immovable from one end. So Sri Lanka attacked the other end, but he managed to put together combined partnerships of 133 runs for those last 3 wickets. We spoke about how important those 89 runs Sri Lanka put on for the 9th and 10th wicket were yesterday. Well, today Pakistan managed 133 for the 8th, 9th and 10th wickets.
මුළු ලෝකෙම වෙලා උඩු යටි කුරු අපි අල්ලගන්න යන්න පුංචි පුංචි තරු අපිට සෙට් වෙන්න ෆිට වෙන්න විසිතුරු මේ perfect fit එක maru Moose, the perfect fit.
Yasir Shah, Hassan Ali and Naseem Shah, the main contributors there. The final wicket, as I mentioned before, Babar Azam and Naseem Shah put on 70 runs, the record in Galle, and they really frustrated the Sri Lankan bowlers. I think crucially, as important as the runs was the time they spent out in the middle. They managed to take out a lot from the Sri Lankan bowlers. They managed to make them really work for the wicket and crucially also go off the pitch a little bit more. And at the end of the day, the pitch was doing much more than what we saw during midday, where Sri Lanka would have probably found it a little easier to bat. Overall, it was a fantastic innings from Babar Azam, his 7th century in Test cricket, perhaps one of his best in his career. Naseem Shah, 5 of 55, sounds like, I mean, he would take that as a bowling figures, but today he was phenomenal with the bat. He looked really solid in defence. Babar Azam ensured that he only had a couple of deliveries to face in each over and he looked really solid. Even raised his bat when he managed to get off the mark of his 39th delivery. So it was a really disciplined effort by Naseem Shah, brilliant effort by Babar Azam. Sri Lanka came in with a lead of just 4 runs. Dimuth Karunaratne and also Fernando looked good, but Karunaratne once again went to a marginal LBW call late in the day, maybe just an over or 2 before the end of play. So he'll be really disappointed with that. Hasn't done too much in the last 2 series. He'll want to kick on, didn't get the opportunity today, so he'll have to wait for the second test against Pakistan. But that's it. 40 runs Sri Lanka lead by at the end of the second day's play here in Galle. This is me, SLvPAK, signing off for the Papare.com.